In this lecture, we are going to discuss about relativistic addition of velocities, which is also known as the composition of two SLTs. So here we will discuss. So let us start with two inertial frames S and S dash. Let an inertial frame S dash be moving with speed u along x-axis relative to frame S. That is, here we have S and S dash in standard configuration with speed u. So this is our S frame, this is y-axis, origin, z-axis, and this is our x-axis. And we have considered that the S dash is moving with speed u. That is, here we have the frame S dash which is moving with speed, constant speed u along positive x direction relative to frame S. So here this is our y dash axis, z dash axis, this is our origin, this is x dash, and this is S dash frame. And let another inertial frame S double dash be moving with speed v along x dash axis relative to frame S dash. Now that is, here we have another inertial frame S double dash, which is S double dash frame, which is moving with constant speed v relative to S dash frame along positive x dash direction. So here this is our y double dash axis, this is origin o double dash, z double dash axis, and x double dash axis. Therefore, the frame S and S dash are connected by Lorentz transformation, and we can give the relation as, so let us write this. Therefore, S and S dash frames are connected by Lorentz transformation, which is given by the relation between x dash and x. So the x dash is given by x dash beta into x minus, and here the S dash frame is moving with speed u, so the relation is given by u into t. Y dash is equal to y, z dash is equal to z, and t dash is equal to beta into t minus, again the speed is u, so ux upon c square. We will name this equation 1, and here the value of beta is given by 1 upon under root 1 minus u square upon c square. Similarly, the frame S dash and S double dash are also connected by Lorentz transformation. So the relation can be given by S dash and S double dash can be related as x double dash is equal to beta dash into x dash minus v into t dash, because the speed of S double dash is given by v, and we are giving the relation between S dash frame and S double dash frame. So here we have to write the coordinates in x double dash form, and this is the x is replaced by S dash as we are having S dash frame here. So the y double dash is given by y dash, z double dash is equal to z dash, t double dash is equal to beta dash into t dash minus vx dash upon c square. The c square will not change because it is the constant of speed of light. We will name this equation 2, and here the value of beta dash is given by 1 upon under root 1 minus v square upon c square. Now let W be the relativistic resultant velocity of u and v. Then W is given by u plus v upon 1 plus uv upon c square. Here the W is the velocity of system S double dash relative to frame S along x axis. Therefore we have to show that is the composition of two SLT is again SLT. So what we can write, we will name this equation 3, and then so we have to prove that the x double dash, that is the coordinates of S double dash frame, can be written in the form of S frame. That is, x double dash can be given by beta double dash into x minus w t. In equation 2 we have write x double dash in form of x dash and t dash, and here we have given the formula with x and t. That is, the S double dash is connected to S frame. The y double dash is given by y, z double dash is equal to z, and t double dash is given by beta double dash into t minus wx upon c square. Here in place of the velocity we have write w, and we have given that w is the resultant velocity of S frame and S dash, that is u and v, that w is resultant of u and v. So let us name this equation 4, and here the value of beta is given by beta double dash is given by 1 upon under root 1 minus w square upon c square. Now from equation 2 we have x double dash is equal to beta dash into x dash minus v into t dash, but we have given the value of x dash and t dash in equation 2, so we will put that value here. So we get beta dash into x minus ut minus v into beta into t minus ux upon c square. So we will simplify this, and we get beta into beta dash into x minus u into t minus v into t plus uvx upon c square. Now again simplifying this, we get beta into beta dash x into 1 plus uv upon c square minus u plus v into t, which is equal to beta into beta dash. Now we will divide the whole step with 1 plus uv upon c square. So we get x minus u plus v upon 1 plus uv upon c square into t, and in our equation 3 we have value of w, which is given by u plus v upon 1 plus uv upon c square. So we can replace this here. So this will become beta into beta dash into 1 plus uv upon c square into x minus w t, and we will write here x double dash is equal to beta double dash into x minus w t, where we name this beta double dash. The value of beta double dash is equal to beta into beta dash into 1 plus uv upon c square. And now we will show that the beta double dash, and we will name this equation 5. The value of beta double dash in equation 5 is same as the value of beta double dash in equation 4. So what we will have to prove, that is, let us first write this here. Now we will show that beta double dash in equation 5 is same as beta double dash in equation 4. That is beta into beta dash into 1 plus uv upon c square is equal to 1 upon under root 1 minus w square upon c square. We need to prove this. So first we will start with, so let us start with 1 minus w square upon c square. So what we will do here, we will put the value of w, which is given by 1 minus u plus v upon 1 minus uv upon c square whole square, and it is divided by c square. And now simplifying this, we get c square minus u plus v whole square upon 1 minus uv upon c square whole square, which will become c square into 1 plus u square v square upon c raised to 4 plus 2uv upon c square minus u square plus v square plus 2uv upon c square into 1 plus uv upon c square whole square. And simplifying these steps, we will get c square get cancelled, so we get plus 2uv, which is cancelled by this minus 2uv, and what we left with u square v square upon c square plus c square, this is multiplied with this, so we get c square, and the minus will minus u square minus v square, and it is divided by c square into 1 plus uv upon c square whole square. And now to cancel this c square in denominator, we will divide our numerator with c square. So what we get, u square v square upon c raised to 4 plus 1 minus u square upon c square minus v square upon c square, and it is up divided by c square, and which is cancelled by this c square, and so we get 1 plus uv upon c square whole square. Now we will simplify these, so we will write here, we will put this as same 1 minus u square upon c square, and we will take common v square upon c square from both of these steps, so we get v square upon c square common, so here we are left with 1 minus u square upon c square, and which is divided by 1 plus uv upon c square whole square. So now again simplifying this, we get 1 minus u square upon c square into 1 minus v square upon c square is divided by 1 plus uv upon c square whole square. Now we will take square root on both this sides, so we get under root 1 minus w square upon c square is equal to under root 1 minus u square upon c square into under root 1 minus v square upon c square divided by 1 plus uv upon c square. Now we will take the inverse of both the sides. So what we get? 1 upon under root 1 minus w square upon c square is equal to 1 plus uv upon c square upon under root 1 minus u square upon c square into under root 1 minus v square upon c square. So this is value of our beta and this is our beta dash. So what we can write this? Beta into beta dash and into 1 plus uv upon c square, and this is our beta double dash. So we have proved our claim, which is beta into beta dash into 1 plus uv upon c square is equal to 1 upon under root 1 minus w square upon c square. So what here we have write that this is equal to beta double dash. So we will absolutely write. So now let us define these three coordinates. So for that we will start with y double dash, which is equal to y dash, and this is equal to y. So it gives us y double dash is equal to y, and similarly z double dash is equal to z dash is equal to z. So this will become z double dash is equal to z. So now we will derive the formula of t double dash. For t double dash, starting with equation 2, we have the value of t double dash is equal to beta dash into t dash minus v x dash upon c square. Now we will put the value of t dash and x dash in terms of t and x. So what we get here? Beta dash into beta into t minus ux upon c square minus s v into beta x minus ut upon c square. From this, now we will take beta common. So what we get? Beta into beta dash into t minus ux upon c square minus vx upon c square plus uv into t upon c square. So what we get here? Beta into beta dash, and taking t common from both these steps, so we get t into 1 plus uv upon c square minus x upon x into u upon c square plus v upon c square. Now we will divide both these steps with 1 plus uv upon c square. So here we left with t minus x into u plus v upon c square into 1 plus uv upon c square. So this is our beta double dash. So we are left with t minus x upon c square, and this is value of w, u plus v upon 1 plus uv upon c square. Thus what we get? Thus we get x double dash in equation 5. X double dash is given by beta double dash into x minus wt, y double dash is equal to y, z double dash is equal to z, and t double dash is equal to beta double dash into t minus w into x upon c square. We will name this equation 6, and where the value of beta double dash is given by 1 upon under root 1 minus w square upon c square. Thus our equation 6 says that the relation from S to S double dash is a SLT, that is special Lorentz transformation with usual velocity W as given in equation 3. इक्वेशन 6 આપણને શું આપે છે તો કે એસ અને એસ ડેશ બે ફ્રેમ છે એ સ્પેશિયલ લોરેન્સ ટ્રાન્સફોર્મેશનથી કનેક્ટેડ છે, એની વેલોસિટી ડબલ્યુ છે અને જે આપણે ઇક્વેશન 3માં ડિફાઇન કરી એ પ્રમાણે આપણને મળશે. દેટ ઇઝ આનો મતલબ શું થાય તો કે દેટ ઇઝ એસ ડબલ ડેશ અપિયર્સ ટુ બી મૂવિંગ વિથ velocity W relative to S. Hence we get the law of addition of velocities following from SLT, which is given in equation 3. એટલે આપણે ઇક્વેશન 6 જે છે એ શું આપે છે તો કે એસ ડબલ ડેશ છે એ એસ ડેશની રિલેટિવ ડબલ્યુ વેલોસિટી સાથે મૂવ કરે છે અને એના ઇક્વેશન 3માંથી આપણને લો ઓફ એડિશન of two velocities define કરે છે. And also we can say that from equation 6 composition of two SLTs is again SLT. In other words, what we can say, usual composition of SLT is binary operation. Here we have considered the all three frames in standard configuration, that is S dash is moving with x positive x direction and S double dash is moving along x dash positive x dash direction. And if we have the configuration of this kind, that is we have the frames like this. This is S frame, that is our origin O, Y and Z axis. This is our S dash frame, origin O dash, Y dash frame, Z dash frame. This is our X and X dash coordinates, and the S double dash is here, that is this is our X double dash, this is Y double dash and this is Z double dash coordinates. This is our origin O. In this situation the composition of two SLTs will not become SLT. This is just for our information, so don't consider this with this formula. in this situation, composition of two SLTs is not SLT. In next lecture we will discuss that the set of all SLTs form a group under usual composition. That is the set of all SLTs will satisfy closure property, existence of identity, existence of inverse, and also the associativity. And so this is it for our this lecture, and we will discuss the another in next lecture.